Hello, it's Markoflow. We're back again for weekly plan on 9th of June. Today is 9th of June. Okay, so what I want to discuss is about this. We're going to discuss about HDF plan, high time frame, upcoming news, TPO and composites, VWAP, flow, and then current plan, which can be changed because Monday range aren't being formed fully. It's only half day. So let's start. High time frame naked chart. High time frame naked chart, we can see that it's been a big downtrend. We can see there's a clean structure here, higher, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, and then possible of lower highs. Let's see. Here we have previous Monday range, which I haven't erased because I don't really check charts for the past couple of days. I've been out of town. So we're still in the middle of range, have a nice clean SFP on the highs and then a deviation on the lows, back into the range, and now we are experiencing a possible SFP once more. But from this current context, we see that a small Monday range, like current Monday range, is being formed, and usually this kind of small range results in a massive range afterwards, like either a clean breakthrough or a clean breakdown. And not to mention, we are currently in the week of big news. We have CPI on Wednesday and PPI on Thursday. So actually, that's one of the reason why I think the price won't be anywhere near until the news event. So, in my opinion, actually, let's see, it's Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Let's see, CPI, we are expecting higher forecasts, and then PPI, we're expecting higher forecasts. Okay. Consumer price. Okay. So what I want to see, actually, what I think, and this can be changed according to flow, whichever happens on the flow on the news event, which is here and here. What I want to see is that Monday and Thursday, we're gonna create a big range, actually. Not a really big range, but it can consequently go into the highs and lows. And Thursday we are doing nothing, so inside the money range. And then on the Wednesday, we either take highs or the lows. So on Wednesday, on the CPI part, this is CPI, this is PPI. It's either taking this highs, the money range, or taking the lower part of money range. And then on the PPI, I'm expecting it's only take one of the highs that CPI was created. And then it doesn't move anywhere. And then Friday, it just release all of the positions, like the perp position that been gaining tractions between the news. So if there are heavy longs which result in price increasing, I want to see that in Friday they are releasing the position. So price retrace. If the result are affecting price and going downwards, I want to see in Friday price pumping due to shorts closing. Okay, so just two of those probabilities actually. Okay, so TPO and composites. Oh, not to mention, by ICT standards, we also have consecutive bad highs. So you see here on the 106.4 and point 0.7, and also we have high time frame, if they call it fair value gaps, which also quite near. So if price wants to take those consecutive, they also should be taking these fair value gaps before going back into the range. For me, that's one of the most optimal case actually. Okay, Timpio. We're still within the previous week composites with highs on the 105.9 and the lows being on 104.1k. And we also have lots of POI here. We have pull-lows on 100k, which near our previous weekly plan on the 100k series around number psychology. We got front run. It's okay. And then we get back into the range. So for POIs here, we have NPOC on 107k and poor highs on 108k, and another NPOC, poor highs and poor highs. This is consecutive poor highs that we have experienced in the series that starts our rally back in April, if you remember. We also have series of poor highs, if I remember. Is it March or is it April? I think it's around this part. So if you see on the session TPO, let's see for quite a bit. Yep, this one. In the session TPO, there are lots of untouched pull-lows that marks the significant strength of one particular participant, which on that particular time is Bioside, that makes the rally from mid part of April, and it went through until we touched new all-time highs. And now we are experiencing the inverse part. We have lots of untouched poor highs currently. Poor highs, poor highs, poor highs. Even the nearest one are being untouched. This was on 28th and 29th of May. Poor highs. And then let's see. So actually I want to see here. Okay, we reset for a bit. I want to see that in Monday and also in Tuesday, we don't have any price volatility, given that it's not a Newsday event. I want to see it just hovering around like on this part, hovering around 5.9k, and then on the news event, I want to see it having a clean breakup or a clean breakdown actually from this range. VWAPs still the same on high time frame standards. We're on the quarterly band, still struggling to hold above, and not much to say. We're still struggling on the quarterly VWAP band, but we only touch the yearly BEP once, like this clean breakdown, and then goes back, resulting in a deviation. Okay. Flow, let's see flow wise. Flow, not really particularly good actually, but we have seen that the open interest has been reset beautifully. So perp wise, it's still basic, but short term we see that price getting absorbed here with spot CVD making lower low, but price aren't making lower low. Instead, it makes equal lows and then price soars, but still spot CVD is making lower low, which means this market sell is getting absorbed. So I'm expecting some kind of relief on the New York session like today, and then afterwards I don't know, I need to check the flow again. So current plan, let's see. Current plan for today, with this kind of flow, I want to see that. Let's see, where's the pen? Okay, wait, let me copy this first. Okay, I'm gonna copy here. Wait, give me a moment. Okay, current plan for today. I want to see if we are having a relatively good flow. I want to see at least these per lows still on the same blocks getting taken, like swap, reclaim, and then we are targeting at least this particular part, one, or I think, yeah, okay, this part actually, yep, 106. So this one or 106, this one. Yeah, that's it for today. But if we are suddenly having a bad flow immediately, like price rejecting, then you want to see it reverts, mean reverts, and then price rejecting from the NPOC, clean, retest, and then go down. This will be your main entry actually, with invalidation above the highs actually, or above this value area. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. That's a weekly plan. Don't forget, anything can happen. Flows can be changed within minutes, seconds, because we also in the middle of big news week. Okay, those daily plans can be changed accordingly. So remember, react and adjust your plan accordingly.